Yes, you've got to do the audio.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
I can't hear you.
I don't
I'm
know.
kidding, I can hear you.
Oh.
Zoom joke, Zoom prank, prank on Zoom, Zoom prank, Zoom prank, Zoom. You look lovely, and you've moved. You've abandoned last week's painting debacle, which some people are calling it, and you've gone back to our standard shot, a better shot, I think.
Well, it's really funny because I've been moving all around the downstairs to see where I should be. I've been over in the dining room, sat there, pressed the FaceTime button.
How long has this been going on approximately?
I would say between doing other things, yeah, probably close to an hour.
Wow, so you're really blocking this. And then you would put on the FaceTime and you would go
yes,
like that.
And I'd adjust the lights, and then
what is it about this background you're not in love with?
Oh, I like this background.
Okay.
I just like it. I like a change because I think other people would like to see a change.
Let's do a hotel next week.
All right then. No, we can't go. Go into.
Oh, bloody pandemic.
Not unless you've got COVID to recover.
Oh, then you can go to the hotel?
No, yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm joking. I think at one point weren't they doing that in California, putting people in hotels, in rooms there?
I mean, maybe for COVID, not for homelessness. That's for sure.
No.
But well, I'll tell you, because we're recording this one later in the week than normally. The latest one just went up, and so many people keep going, "Oh, Pam is so beautiful. Pam's so fantastic." And honestly, I did get a couple of messages from a few people who were like, either they miss their mother or they don't talk to their mother or something like that, and they find catharsis through our conversations. And a lot of that, I think, is your background. I think the spine of that is your background. So this is nice.
It really is just amazing. I'm so glad you appreciate it because it's taken a lot of work.
Yes.
And I was looking at my hair and I was thinking, and I kept popping upstairs to adjust it, coming back and looking at FaceTime and doing this to see if it
why do you go upstairs to adjust
it? Because I haven't got any mirrors downstairs.
Of all the things that you have,
I have got a mirror.
So we just together discovered a mirror.
But it's a bit high, and it sort of does me from here.
So it's like a Wilson on Home Improvement kind of mirror vibe.
Yes, that's right. Yes, because
this is the thing. They've invented these mirrors that I don't want to get too caught up in contractor speak, but you can lower.
No.
Yes, like you could physically put it lower on your wall and then have more of your face, as opposed to just having a downstairs mirror designed for the tall, which seems to be the approach you've gone with.
Well, and then I've just had another idea because
there's lots going on right now.
There's lots going on in my brain because I'm thinking that because you sent me a drill and now I know how to use the drill bit and not the screwdriver, I could do it myself.
I'm suggesting something like that. And just to be clear, I sent you a drill and you were like, this drill doesn't work because instead of using the drill bit, you were trying to drill holes with the screwdriver head.
Yes, I was. And then when I discovered, I hadn't discovered it that, but when I did discover the drill bit, I kept thinking this isn't working. And then Nick told me that the top pressing bit, it's going forward, and the bottom pressing bit, it's going backwards.
Could we see you gesture forward one more time? It was very good on camera. Will you do one more forward?
So I was
do a forward again. Give me one more forward. Yes, love it. Beautiful.
But I was backwardsing the drill into the wall, and of course then I was thinking
the terms are
this is just not working at all. I thought this lovely little pink drill that I love has to go back. Anyway, when Nick told me that.
Yes. So now we're revealing all details. I got you a pink drill.
Yes, it's lovely.
Yeah, which
it's
is
little.
Yes. Okay, I don't know if we should be talking about pink drills and then going with a sigh. You know what I mean? Let's not. Okay. Let's keep it above mirror. You know what I mean?
You want to keep it clean,
Nice
basically.
and clean. Nice and clean. Nice and clean.
Now, I have to tell you, it was
Go.
pouring. Wait a minute. It was pouring with rain just now, and I could hear it on the roof. And I was a little bit I'm concerned about that roof. I need to have it fixed. Anyway, when I went and looked, you should see the snow now.
Oh, really? Wow.
It's unbelievable.
You guys are having a really snowy winter there.
Yes, yes, yes. And it was really frosty this morning. I know, it's so nasty. I don't want to be here for another winter. I want to be in California.
Well, I think if you want dark winters, California is probably the place to go.
Yeah.
Very quickly, let's jump in because you and I have had some discussion. A couple weeks ago, I think we talked about the potato plot, and it was all bets are off. The potatoes were done. It was done for the season. Last week, or within the last week, you've gone there and you scrumpied a bunch more potatoes.
Yes, and in fact, I've just cooked some of them in that fryer, and they're absolutely. I had to cut some of the black bits off, but oh, they're absolutely lovely.
So you're getting. What do you mean black bits? You mean bruises?
Yes, I think little black nodule.
Right, the nodule. Right.
Yeah, little nodule things.
And you stole a bunch of scrumpied a bunch of those. Gleaned a bunch of those. And how many did you glean?
Not many, because Hillary was with. Well, I got some myself, and I cooked those probably after I spoke to you last week. And then when Hillary and I went the other day, we didn't get many because she'd bought a £50 bag, and I just bought some in a super.
Foolishly buying potatoes when you can just go glean them for nothing.
But you were like this bit. We went through the field yesterday. We weren't interested in potatoes, but it was cutting out some of the mud by going.
You weren't. Oh, so you were just now using the field, just like we're going to cut through. We don't need to glean. This is just a simple. This is a route thing, right? Okay.
We're not stealing today. We're going to be good people.
Gleaning.
So anyway, so we went up the side of the field, and there's two fields, and walkers have made a path. Anyway, the farmer has blocked off the second field and he's stacked up like 6 foot of twigs and branches so that we couldn't get through.
So he's kind of created like a bramble defense mechanism, essentially.
That's exactly it, to stop people walking through on the path. So anyway, so we had to struggle down the edge of another field to get then to the proper footpath. So
do you ever feel like you're Bugs Bunny in an Elmer Fudd cartoon?
No, don't think so really. But anyway, this is the other thing. On Sunday, we walked through the fields where the asparagus is.
Another temptress, another siren vegetable calling for you from afar.
Well, I tell you what is so exciting, that you can see the greenery starting already. You can see the rows.
But that is not for you to get excited about. It's not yours.
No, but Hillary and I were so excited. It was so exciting to see, because the one field's lower down, and you look down and you can see all the troughs where it is, and the other one you just look across it, which you can't see. But the one you look down on, you can see it. Oh, it just looks so organized and nice. We'll soon have it in disarray, Hillary and I. Okay. No worry.
So while you're actively on the potato caper, you're casing future grifts.
We're checking out.
You like what you see in the. You like the futures asparagus market, essentially.
Exactly, and working out what month. I think it's usually about April, May, something like that. So
quite a while.
Anyway, it's definitely coming up.
It's nice to see it's on the horizon for you, and for the farmer.
Well, it's nice to make plans.
It's nice to make plans, and it's always nice to make plans to take other people's things. I think that's always nice. It's a nice thing to, I'm sure the farmer's like, oh, great, my asparagus is coming, but he doesn't know. Hey, a bunch of that's going to go to soup for these two women.
But also, I hope he doesn't get the idea that he's going to put a bramble fence up.
If he brambles you, there will be hell to pay. How long, if
today.
he brambles you, how long until you two are just riding on a tractor through his bramble, just yanking asparagus and other tubers out of the ground as you go off to your hideout where you can count your winnings all day?
Was it in our shopping bag? Well,
Yeah.
we'll find a way through. Actually, to be honest with you, I don't think they can do it there because the fields are so open.
Yeah.
So
Okay, that's good. That's so you'll be able to continue to steal.
I don't want you to be concerned about me not having asparagus.
Nobody. Yes. Thank God.
What
That's so great.
a relief.
What a
Yes.
relief. What a relief.
Yeah.
Well,
So anyway.
congratulations. These are just huge updates from the field business. And
Well, I do think it's really good, but it is a bit of hard work is in the potatoes now because some of them are pretty manky. They've got, they've got nasty smelly bits on them. So you have to be where the frost has got them.
Right.
Yeah. So this snow isn't good. I'm not looking forward to the snow. I don't know what it's going to do.
Don't you go on your quest for potatoes and get manky yourself. Let's make sure that doesn't happen.
No, I won't get manky. Okay. No, I won't get the manky.
You want what?
I won't get manky because I'm already manky.
You ain't manky, lady.
No, I don't need to get manky. But anyway, I do have to tell you something really
You've
funny.
got a lot you have to tell me today, but this is great.
Well, I did go onto YouTube, and you know that lovely little girl that was on the inauguration, the poet girl?
Yes.
Well, anyway, I can't remember the figure, but she'd got something like 41 million votes. What do you call them? Hits?
Views.
Views.
Yeah.
And she'd got 41 million, and the PAMdemic had 60.
Well, the pandemic just went up, but it's not going to get 40 million. I mean, I didn't watch that until later because we were doing the election coverage for the Dollop, and I was just, we were just all we were doing was just making jokes the whole time. But she was by far the best part. But it just is so fucking boring, those things. I mean, it's just like, good God. I mean, the amount of money, this is what I would love, is for a president who just goes, I don't need an inauguration. I'm not coming to your city or your town. I'm going to take all that travel money and all the budget for all these parties and events that really is millions and millions and millions of dollars and be like, that goes right back into the account. Or that goes to you.
Yeah, or towards vaccine.
Something. And that's sort of what Trump did a little bit, but just didn't follow through. But it really is amazing. Do you have a lot of pictures today? Because I only have a couple.
Well, I tried to have a bit of a theme because I think you'd said something about air. So anyway, so I haven't got many. I've got a few. Do you want me to do them?
Well, what about the other? Did you prepare the other thing?
Well, I did actually, but I don't know whether it's a bit boring. But you tell me.
We can stop. We'll find it. Okay, yeah, so maybe you can explain what this is a little bit.
This is. Can you see that?
Yes, it looks like a wizard's spell book. It's called Pears Encyclopedia.
Well, that's the pears soap. Americans probably know that pears soap.
Well, what does that mean? I don't know what the hell that is.
This is pears soap. Look there.
Oh,
see?
Okay, sure.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
And it's a see-through soap.
Uh-huh.
And it was just something that we all grew up with, and I think you can buy it in America. I'm sure every once in a while I used to see it.
Sure.
Anyway, it's called Pears Famous Toiletry Preparations, and that's part of it. But this is an encyclopedia that they put together, and I would think this must be.
It's an encyclopedia of what, though? It's an encyclopedia of toiletries?
Oh, prominent people, general knowledge, cooking. It gives you.
So it's like a lifestyle guide, essentially.
Yes. Okay. Yes. And anyway, and this was my grandmother's, and it must have been from the early 1900s. Look, it's even got do you remember that very famous picture, the Bubble Boy? I think it's Bubble Boy.
Why is it called Bubble Boy? He's not in a bubble. He's just sitting there.
Yeah, but it's because if
it should be called Velvet Boy. He's just sitting there in velvet.
By Sir John Millay, from the original in the possession of A&F Pears, proprietors of Pears Soap. So that's him. He's blowing a little bubble with his soap.
Oh, that's why he's Bubble Boy. Oh, I thought he was one of those people who couldn't be touched by anyone or have the environment.
Oh no, you're thinking of the modern bubble.
That's right. Yes, sorry.
Who are you bubbling with? Anyway, so what I did was I've sort of gone through it a little bit.
You've selected some important Pears moments.
Well, yes, and I just think it's so funny because
Well, let's have
okay.
one.
Now this one I thought was interesting.
Okay.
I did Arbor Day. That rings more of a bell for me with the States, not Britain.
Arbor Day is a day here. Yeah, is it?
Okay. Would you know what it is? I feel like I'm Dave Anthony.
I think it has to do with trees, doesn't it? Doesn't it have to
It
do with
does.
like planting trees
Oh,
and stuff?
never. Yes, Arbor Day, a day devoted to promoting the growth of trees.
Yeah,
First adopted in Nebraska,
that's
but
right.
now the movement spread to all parts of an American continent, Canada, New Zealand, South Australia, and in some parts of England.
And yet, and yet we deforest so much of what we put up on Arbor Day. So
well, that's what I thought was really appropriate for now.
That's very interesting so far.
Okay, then I found this little bit. Now, wait a minute, what was this? Oh, summertime in 1916. No, that's boring. Anyway, oh, no, I didn't think it was boring because summertime.
Quite a roller coaster.
Summertime started in 1916.
Summertime started in 1916?
Yeah. Well, when they did that, you know how you in April you put the clocks forward and you call
daylight savings, right?
Yeah. So that it all started in 1916.
Oh, okay.
So it's their fault that we have that. And it was done by, it must have been done here. And it was Greenwich Mean Time.
I understand all of that.
Yeah, anyway.
Okay.
Oh, and that the act was made permanent in 1925. So
right.
I thought,
so they were just casually putting clocks ahead and backwards for 9 years?
Oh, I don't think they did it, did they?
So what were they doing? All right, let's find a real juicy one for us.
Okay, right. Wait a minute. Talc. I thought this was funny. You know what talcum powder is?
Yes, it's just, it's just like a drying powder kind of, right?
Well, anyway, it says a lustrous silvery mineral found in foliated and granule masses, soft to the touch. And wait a minute, we won't do that. That's boring. Okay, wait a minute.
I'm loving your segment so far.
Oh, here we are.
Mm-hmm.
The cookery was funny.
Give me the cookery.
Okay, points to remember. As the health of the household depends largely on the catering and the work done in the kitchen, do it well. Choose food intelligently according to individual needs, the season of the year, and the money at disposal. Avoid all waste and so reduce food bills. Success will depend on following the recipe carefully, so do not alter it until it has been given a fair trial. But
is there a recipe? I don't understand what the hell this book is. This book is just the ramblings of some lunatic who's just like, also, you should only wear this. And this is the kind, but isn't that a no-brainer? Only buy food you want to cook for people. This better be a good one.
This is a nice cauliflower soup recipe. Has everybody got pen and paper ready?
Mom, what is happening?
Have you got pen and paper ready?
Yes.
Cauliflower soup. Wash a small cauliflower well and remove the green leaves. Put it in a basin and cover it with boiling water.
What is happening?
Adding of baking soda if the water is hard. After it's stood for 5 minutes, take it out and put it in a pan. Boil with a quart of milk and water. Pass all through the sieve, season with 1 teaspoonful of salt and a little white pepper. That's it. Won't do any more of that one. The best one was...
Get to the best one.
The best one was dealing with babies.
Okay, that sounds interesting. How do we deal with babies? What in the hell is this?
Here we are.
Say?
I thought this was interesting as well.
Is this about the babies?
No, this is about...
What is this about?
Addiction. Do you want to hear this one?
All right, sure, yeah.
I'll just do a snippet.
Okay.
The state of this is it, addiction. The state of being given up to a bad habit. For example, a habit of taking certain drugs. The drug addict must be clearly distinguished from the person who occasionally, under medical supervision, takes drugs for relief of a severe pain. The addict takes drugs because he has an irresistible craving for them, starting perhaps to take morphia, cocaine, or heroin, to name 3 of the commonest drugs of addiction, for the escape they offer from an intolerable mental strain or simply to enjoy a new and pleasant sensation.
But that doesn't sound strange. What's strange about that?
But that's what I thought was funny, that in those days, it was strange. Okay.
But it's the same now.
Yes. Okay, here we are. The first year of a baby's life. The baby that is born robust and healthy will give little cause for anxiety, and provided he is given plenty of fresh air with correct food and sleep at regular times, he will be happy and contented. Okay, and these are some of the suggestions. Okay, clothes for baby. One of the great joys of the expectant motherhood is planning and preparation of the first clothes for baby.
Mhm.
These must be dainty and attractive.
Yes.
But-
Last thing you want is a baby who's not hot.
But they must be serviceable. They
Sure.
should be light, warm, and non-irritating to the skin, and loose enough to permit free movement of baby's little limbs. There must be no constricting bands which would in any way interfere with the movements of either of the chest or abdomen. It is essential that the baby should be able to breathe and
Is that really needs to be put in a book?
and expand.
Is breathing important?
But then this is okay, and this is what baby will need when he comes out of hospital. 4 long sleeves vest, silk and wool.
Mm-hmm.
4, are you writing this down?
Yeah, I've got it all.
4 back flannels, loose woven material. 6 frocks.
This is
6
for a baby?
For a baby. 6 nightgowns, wool.
6 nightgowns? What kind of
wool?
What?
6 matinee coats, knitted wool. 1 Shetland shawl. 2 small head shawls.
Is this child a Gabor?
6 bibs. 2 dozen
6
Turkish
bibs?
toweling.
I think 6 bibs for now is even crazy.
You'd want those for an evening. 2 dozen Turkish toweling napkins. 2 dozen
Was
soft
he at a
napkins,
bathhouse? This is a baby bathhouse?
and 2.5 to 3 inches of crepe bandages.
We are going to need 2.5 crepe bandages. What's a crepe bandage? Made out of egg?
And then times for feeding, 4 hourly, 6 a.m., 10 a.m., 2 p.m., 6 p.m. And they don't recommend overloading the stomach. It's not confined to the bottle-fed baby. Breastfed babies are often permitted to fill themselves to repletion with consequent vomiting. It is not a difficult matter to regulate the baby's meals, both in regards to time and
Sounds like
quantity.
Pears is recommending starving the babies.
But when Nick came out of hospital, because he was little, he was early.
What is okay?
He was 3 hourly fed, so he had to be fed at 6 a.m., 9 a.m., 12 noon, 3 p.m.
What a whiny son. And then
at
you got
9
me.
And then
you got
nothing from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m.
which is quite a gap.
And with Nick, they were so strict about it that you were not allowed. They told you
wouldn't get up in the night and feed.
No, you weren't allowed to. You had to let them cry.
Seems like a better option. It seems like a better option if you're a parent versus like having to get up. You're just like, just let him cry it out.
Isn't it? The bath, the room should be warm.
All right.
With a coal,
the Pears guide
fire.
is what?
The room should be warm and heated with a coal fire.
You need a coal fire for your child?
Yes.
Well, it's a good thing it's got 12 towels. All right.
And then is that it?
That's good. Yes. That's a lot. We've learned the Pears. Why don't you show the cover again so that people know to not go get that?
They won't be able to. It's over 100 years old.
I always love a book that has a book on the cover.
But look at the German flag. Look, I want to show you that. Look there. Can you see it?
It's a controversial one. Yeah. So
Yeah.
This is old.
That was it. Yeah.
That's cool.
Anyway, sorry
cool.
about that.
No, that's good. I think we all knew that was going to end in a swastika, so that's fun.
Oh, 1506. Oh, this was interesting. I just wrote this down.
No,
1506. Columbus died, and he's got a foundation stone in St. Peter's of Rome, in Rome.
You just wrote down that Columbus died in 1506 for some reason?
Yeah, well, he was born, wasn't it? He sailed along America in 1492, didn't he?
Yes, but how does it go? How does the rhyme go?
In 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
Mm-hmm.
Was that it?
Yep.
No more.
I don't think he sailed much, but no, he was looking for a passage to India, and then he discovered a land completely unoccupied. Now, what have you got for pictures? We can't do many. We should wrap this up pretty soon.
Yes, that's fine. Okay.
I've got one for you.
Okay.
This is Theater Me. What did you think when you'd go see me in plays?
Oh my word!
What did you think?
I'd always think you were excellent.
Did you? You were never like, this is stupid.
No, I didn't. No,
did you ever think the play was stupid?
No, I thought
you enjoyed it. Okay.
I always thought they were good. No, I thought they were good. Okay, now wait a minute. I've got one of you.
Do you remember what play that was from?
Harvey.
Yes, Harvey. Okay, go ahead.
See how good I am? Look, there's you with a mullet.
Oh, a sweet mullet. Yeah, that is beautiful. Boy, did I love a mullet. Also, I didn't know we had an air conditioner in the garage. That's pretty cool.
No, it was a heater.
Oh, a heater. That makes more sense. Yeah, that mullet was out of control.
It was a good one.
You did not think it was a good one. You hated it.
No, I didn't like mullets.
You
I thought
hated
they were nasty.
Yeah.
I didn't. They were nasty. Okay.
You still think they're nasty?
I don't think it will bother me anymore. I probably do, yes.
I don't know what the hell that is.
That's you.
What?
Yeah, anyway, but this is a better...
Wait, hold on. Hold that up again. What? I don't even know what it is.
Yeah, but no, I'll show you a better one of it. There's two of them.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Look.
Oh, my God. Is that a pan on my head? It looks like I'm wearing a pot.
I think it's a baseball cap.
It is a baseball cap. Wow,
isn't it?
That is quite a.
Look at your little shoes.
What did it feel like to raise a little rascal?
Oh, you weren't a rascal. You were really good.
I was certainly fat. It looks like you were feeding me a lot from the Pears book.
Now you wanted me to show my big hair, okay?
Yeah, let's see that.
Sure. Here's one picture of big hair.
Jesus Christ! How were you capable of swimming with that? What happened when it got wet? Didn't it just weigh you down?
I've no idea. It's huge, isn't it? And
Looks
then
like
here's another one.
Seaweed.
Here's another one.
Oh my God, that's you up front?
Yes.
God damn! What?
Yeah.
How long did it take to get your hair like that?
It didn't. It just did it. My hair just did it.
But you had to have hairspray in it and stuff like that. You were poofing that up. That's not a natural look.
No, I wasn't. No, I wasn't.
I like how you didn't. I don't like how you didn't like my mullet, and then you're walking around with a helmet on your head.
I know. And then see, there's a big head one.
That's not too bad. Oh, that's when we stole all those dogs. But there's your mother. Your mother had enormous hair.
She had enormous hair, and there's another big hair.
Oh
one.
yeah, there it looks. You almost look like Larry from the Three Stooges with the way that kind of wafts out at the side with wings.
But then I want you to see that it was normal. That was when I had my hair cut, and Dad called me Peter Pan.
Right, when I said you looked like a boy. Now that you and I look kind of similar there. Not to piggyback on this, that you look like a.
We do. Boy. Yeah, it's the nose, isn't it? Look.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've got no teeth.
Yeah, well, that's English.
I've lost my front teeth, and then wait a minute, and then
not a lot of people know that the English only get one set.
And then that's all of us, but my hair's normal there.
Yes, because you're a child. Yes. Are you the little blonde one?
Yes.
Yeah, you're moving very quickly. Jesus. Okay.
There it is again. Oh, finally, June 1957, the Davis and the Van Rooten girls. What? No boys? Somebody's written on it.
Who's the weirdo who wrote that? What?
I don't know.
What? No boys.
Yeah, I don't know who it is.
The Van Rootens? They sound very...
Yes, they do. They would go with the flag in the Pears book.
That's true.
Wait a minute. What's this one? And this one's written on. Look.
What's written on that one?
There's myself, Pam, Dill, Mummy and Daddy in Hastings.
So Grandpa wrote that then?
It looks like Mum's writing, I think.
Oh, Mummy and Daddy? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and see that boy there? That little boy.
Is that a Van Rooten?
Well, no, that's Peg's son. And we were about that age, and we'd gone in a cupboard together, and he asked me to marry him.
Wait, so that little kid took you
Yes.
into a cupboard? A cupboard?
Well, I think we were just playing and sitting, and
And
then
then
he said,
shit got real.
Yeah, and then he said, "Will you
know,
marry?"
Pam, I've always loved playing with you. If you would take this little hand in marriage, half of this cupboard could be yours.
But look how sweet he is with his little bow tie.
Yeah, well,
Look.
look, he had a big day ahead of him. He was going to propose marriage to someone in a cabinet.
Wasn't it funny? And
Yeah.
then the piece de la résistance, or however you say that in French.
Oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Talking of hair.
That's when I had the buzz cut. Yeah, that is weird. I looked very contented there.
You do.
And I
don't
just had my 9 p.m. feeding before 6 a.m.
Yes. Well, after not having any since 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
No, whatever.
9
No, I
p.m.
never bothered about that. You didn't have to bother with you. It
Why?
wasn't
Because I
like
just ate.
no, because it wasn't strict. It was really
right,
strict
right.
when it was
But
when it
as
was
a
new.
baby, was I just consuming?
You mean you ate?
Yeah, because I got so fat. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. You did like your food. You would even eat a bowl of salad.
I would eat
it up.
sand. So I mean, we don't need to
Yeah.
like, yeah.
And coal,
And
if we
coal.
could find the picture.
We will find that someday.
That
hopefully.
picture will turn up. I know it will.
I
Yeah.
don't think it ever will.
What have you got going on? Have you got any events coming
Have
up?
I got any events? Is this your way of asking if I'd like to plug any dates before we're done?
Yes.
November 28th. January 28th, I have a show through Avail Comedy. We announced our next live dollop March 18th.
A Statsburg.
Well, great. That's why we did it. And then no, I think that's it. There's not much. Just boring.
No. A
Garrett's
bit-
every Thursday. That's it.
Yes.
Yes.
Well.
Well.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Anyway,
Okay. Anyway.
Andrew, cut
Andrew,
that
really,
out.
stop.
Andrew, cut
Cut
that
that out.
out. Cut that.
You got that.
All right then.
All right.
Okay,
then.
sweetheart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right, mommy. Any dates you'd like to plug or anything?
No, nothing.
Any
really.
fields you'll be appearing in with Sticky Fingers coming up or anything?
Well, possibly.
There we
Possibly.
go. There we
Yes. I'll try to get a photograph of the potato field.
go. Please do.
I'd have to get a camera though, because I haven't got one.
Use Hillary.
Oh,
Have Hillary take a picture.
No, I can do it on my phone and then try to find a way I can get it from my phone onto my iPad.
That's where we're going to find a nightmare situation.
No, don't think I'll
Have
bother.
Hillary take it on her phone. Have Hillary take it on her phone.
No, but she won't be able. She's as bad as I am. She'll get it on her phone and she won't be able to do it any
You
other
know
way.
what? It's better to just imagine. Thank you,
I
mommy. Always a pleasure. We love
Yes.
you, Pamela.
Yes. Okay, darling.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.